US inflation disappoints and Wall Street tanks. How much red will there be on the ASX today? What should Ramsay Healthcare shareholders do now following the killing of the takeover offer? And Star Entertainment has been found unfit to hold a casino licence. Will this have any impact on the share price? I'm Paul Rickard and I'm mad about money. No Peter Switzer again this morning, so just me. Look, a bad night in the US with Wall Street down almost 4%. That's the Dow Jones, and of course the Nasdaq off about 5%. Basically, a one-way traffic from the announcement at 10:30, or when the market opened at 11:30. It just went lower and lower if you look at the chart. And I did a bit of watching last night just to see it close back on towards the lows. So no good news in the inflation data because actually the core number up 0.6, everyone was expecting around 0.3, and despite a reduction in grain prices, we still saw food prices go up, some of the service indicators. So certainly the view about US inflation having peaked, I'm not sure we're there yet, and now the market's focusing on even higher interest rates from the Fed. So 100% chance of a 75 basis point increase in 2 weeks' time. That's next week, September 21, with some commentators even suggesting the Fed might go 1%. And look at the two-year bond rate go up about almost 0.2% last night. So on the ASX, we won't do as badly, but my sense is we're going to have a nervous market, get back to probably where we were before Friday. The futures point to about a 2% loss. I think it'll go worse than that with a bit of selling into the close. So probably not the day to be buying, but because the market's going to be on edge. In the US tonight, US PPI, that's the producer price index. So I guess what we're seeing is until we see some definitive data that inflation is under control and the central bank's action is working, markets are going to be jittery and nervy. Okay, what should Ramsay Healthcare shareholders do now following the killing of the takeover offer? Well, in some ways I want to gloat because I did say when the offer was announced and the stock was trading in the high mid-80s, it was time to take some profits because it was such a big leap, I thought, to think that KKR could pull off the deal. I actually advised clients to sell half their Ramsay at that price and sit on the other half. As we've seen, it's never got back up there. And remember, the takeover offer effectively valued Ramsay Healthcare at $88 plus franking credits, which took it to about $91.20. Yesterday, I think it went too far. It got down below about $62. That's below the price before the offer was made. And you've got to remember, if someone thinks a company like that is worth a lot of money and we're serious about paying $88 plus franking credits, I actually think it's worth a lot more than $62. And I think the market will think that from a valuation point of view, that's probably a reasonable entry price. So look, sure, proper taking yesterday, people were long, got out of their positions, but my sense is around that low 60s, Ramsay looks like a good value. Okay, another one in the spotlight is Star Entertainment. We've got a regulator, we've had an inquiry by the New South Wales regulator that has found, like Crown, they're unfit to hold a casino licence. Well, it's almost a bit of a bore because we know that. That's why the board, most of the board have gone, all the senior management's gone, and we know at the end of the day, they're not going to make Star hand back the licence. They're just going to start, the new management's coming in, a new board, new people will run the business. New South Wales government is not going to throw out a big source of revenue. So for the share price, I think this is all built into the price. It's a bit of a yawn, good headlines in the paper, but I think this will go exactly the same way as Crown. In other words, this is down near the bottom of these markets. New team comes in, new CEO, new board, get rid of the old staff, promise to do what the regulator says, and things will get back to normal at Star. So look, just take it for what it is. I just think this is the media hype. This was predictable and no more than that. That's it for today. I'm mad about money and I am Paul Rickard.